Hello and welcome to another Let's Play Faster Than Light. But you know what's so great about being a captain? You usually have a crew member. I think I got someone. Would you like to introduce yourself?
No, I don't want to introduce myself, but I will. I have high repair skill, and I'm good at shields, and I'm halfway good. I'm either a prize fighter or not at just beating back borders. I'm Andrew Colunga, and I do FTL Kestrel Adventures.
Yep, he has graciously decided to come aboard in this FTL Let's Play / interview, and I think it's fitting we play with the Kestrel. And of course, we have to rename him as our crew. So, we have Ricardo, and of course, Jose, and yes, I'm going to change them so that they look a little better. Because Jose is not a black man.
The beanie, though, is kind of spot on.
Yeah, we should definitely
Sometimes
keep that.
wears a beanie.
I wish there's an option for having a pet snake.
You know, actually, one of the lady heads might be better for his hairstyle.
Well, hey, we don't judge in the Federation. We're already low on troops. Yeah, that actually looks pretty good. I mean, what do you think?
Oops.
Here we go. Ricardo,
I think it's
Jose,
good.
And P.O. Hello. Did I spell that right?
P-A-V-A-L-O?
P-A-V-L-O-V-O? What?
P-A-V-A-L-O.
Thank you, yeah. We, actually, that looks, we need something with, like, graying hair. Oh, that's perfect!
Oh, and then it disappeared.
Yeah, this works. This works. He's got, like, the graying hair. Alright, let's do this. So the data we carry is vital. So we have Oni missiles and old ×2 lasers. Yep.
What does the ONI stand for? Being a Arsenal plus Virgin.
These ones, they will go past level 1 defense drones, but they do 2 normal damage, 5 shield piercing, and it's basically better missiles than what you usually start with. This, however, only does 2 shots, so it's a decent balance. So, before we start, we should, oh wait, no, okay. Jose is in the engines. Wait, was it Jose who goes in the engines, or was it Ricardo?
Ricardo's in the engines.
Right. My bad. So, we got everyone. So, the first question is by, Annie Stuff. Do you have an epic beard? And if not, why?
I shave it, I guess. I don't know if it's epic. It's sort of, you know, like Patrick Rothfuss beard or Jack Patillo beard.
Oh boy.
But I shave it down.
We have pirates off the port valve. What shall we do, Captain?
Oh, but they're just made of energy. They shouldn't be. Oh, they're shooting at us. The bastards.
I shall fire on their weapons! And they appear to be trying to escape. Well, I shall take out their engines.
I like shot like a Kamehameha wave at them.
Yeah, I think this is some sort of like mini multi-shot. I think it's meant to do a lot of damage then. Like hull damage. Hey, quit it. Quit it.
I think it's just Goku inside of a Pringles can.
Goku inside of a Pringles. I'm sorry.
That is literally a can of whoop ass.
And yes, feel free to swear on this if you want to. Also, screw you, slave.
I think I will then. I don't know.
Screw you, slavers.
Oh, slavers. Slavery and cursing go 1 and 1, hand in hand.
I hate it when they always try to escape, you know?
It's an interesting distinction, though, between pirates and slavers.
We surrender! Take one of our slaves as tribute. If you destroy us, they'll all die anyway. Now, normally I would accept this offer, but they're only offering a human.
Only a human? What's her name? Do they have a cool name?
Liz.
Liz? Is it a lady?
Looks like a lady. It could be a dude. Dude who looks like a lady!
Tough call.
Well, if you ask me, I think we'd still be in the right to kill him because...
Well, anybody's good to have on board until, like, you can trade them or whatever.
Alright.
They're always viable until they're not.
Alright, I'll put Liz to work on fixing everything up and put her to shields.
It's always good, a good runabout kind of person.
So, here's the question I think a lot of people are wondering. How long is the series going to last? Like, do you actually have an end goal to the end? And by the way, this one is by Mr. Spud Nugget, but I'm sure a lot of people ask this.
Mr. Spud Nugget. Spud Nugget.
Yes, that is his name. In fact, he's on the Discord right now if you want. And I can even message that, hey, you're getting the answer.
Is a Spud Nugget like... Is it a small potato, a small french fry, a breaded french fry?
We have a heavily damaged Fed cruiser. It's drifting dismally in space. Behind it flies a small freighter of a couple of weapons. It seems the crew of the cargo ship is taking values from the cruiser and loading them aboard their own ship. So, should we hail them to establish communications, attack them, or just wait for the FTL drive to charge and pussy out?
Oh, attack the Marauders, of course.
Get them! Oh boy, looks like they got like 2 shots on us.
That's like a limo of ships.
Yeah, I know, right? Actually, it's more like, I think it's like the Winnebago. I think the, you know, doesn't it kind of have like a Winnebago kind of look to it? So the question, do you actually have a planned end goal?
There would be either, originally I wanted to do a second series after finishing The Last Stand.
Oh, so
but then in hindsight, it seemed more like the chances of a second playthrough hitting a lot of the same type of beacons and just reanimating a lot of the same type of beacons would be kind of just a waste of time. So maybe after this run, it would just be something like another story that is more just a script that's written instead of following a specific playthrough.
Yeah.
Maybe at that point taking full advantage of this is the universe and anything can happen in it.
Okay, that's alright. So you're either you would actually want to either go with any surviving crew members and where they go afterwards, or at least exploring what the ramifications of what happens at the end of the series.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not trying to put any alright, for spoilers, let's go right up after the Liam arc, as we put it.
Liam's arc, everyone's gonna kind of finish their own personal arc before The Last Stand.
I know, but that's just a good point where there's enough of the story that you could talk about it and not spoil too much, and yeah, because after that, that's when a lot of the holy shit, you really thought this through moments come in. Also, Auto Surveyor. So, okay, I have one important question before we continue. Why don't they ever give these things shields sometimes? I mean, okay, I understand it in some areas, but then there's moments where you're in an asteroid field and they don't even have anything and they just get pummeled.
It's just like, look, mistakes are made. We didn't plan to be here.
Yeah.
It's like when people go up the mountains and don't have snow chains. And like, why did you do that? And it's like, look, I just didn't have the time, and I just thought maybe I could get through.
But yeah, that's actually something a lot of people were wondering. Because I think I remember watching a video where you're actually going through the actual run. So that means that we're gonna make it to the end. Whether or not it's a Pyrrhic victory or not is anyone's guess. I mean, given some of the stuff you've written in, I wouldn't be surprised if you would end it like that. You know, just, alright, we're ramming this bastard and going in!
I think that's something, though, that makes doing either a series or just sort of like a long movie type thing after this first run that's just purely based on script. So then I don't have to be following what happened in the game or what didn't happen.
Just either use like stuff from AE or maybe Arsenal and Captain's Edition, because there's plenty of great events in them.
Yeah, I think a lot of that kind of stuff, like especially like Advanced Edition things, will be stuff that happens in lore, but it comes like basically the Lanias show up after the events of the first run through.
Or at the very least, near the end, because...
Yeah, well, or like how Simon is basically developing the mind control technology.
Yeah.
That when you play Advanced Edition is common, but in their time it just hasn't been invented yet. So then after the events of the war, all this stuff, all this new technology
actually goes into Biohazard's question. Your FTL skill level and any AE stuff, but I think the bigger question is, why no AE stuff outside of a few hints, but you're answering that, as in, it's there, it just hasn't happened yet.
When I recorded it, originally, Advanced Edition just wasn't out yet. That's how long ago I recorded the original playthrough.
Yeah. They need to take possession of enemy ship attack. I offer my services. We are not properly equipped. We aim our Oni missile launcher at them. I wish there was an option where you're like, oh yeah, well I'll take your ship.
Fair point.
Stay out of this, or you'll be next. Concentrate fire on. Well, of course we're going to attack the pirates.
Yeah, they're pirates.
Hey, look, they got a piercing laser.
We're also basically space police.
Look at that! Look at that thing. It looks like you could. It will launch a harpoon at you. Did you just throw a freaking harpoon at me?
These ships very much are kind of Y-wing in shape.
I know, right? I like it.
This is also like the last episode. The merchant has this type of ship. It's just blue.
Yeah.
But there's this kind, and then there's the more guitar pick shaped bomber, Federation bomber.
Yeah. Now stand still. Oh,
I mean,
alright, we give up! We're terrible at this pirating thing anyway!
It's just a phase, man. I didn't even want to be a pirate.
Well, to quote Jose and many other players, say it with me, we will not
accept
surrender. I know that's not what was said there, but let's face it. We've said it so many times, right?
We will not accept surrender.
I gotta say, what I really like about your series is that you expand on bits of lore and give it life. Like the whole Mantis War thing. I mean, first of all, I like the Mantis Walkers in the background. Very War of the Worlds on that. And the, you know, like the battle.
Yeah. The strange types. Those are definitely machines. Those machines, I forget how old those are because of that. Because I'd posted, I'd given a timeline of events to the guy who runs the TV tropes page, and then I guess the guy who runs the Wikia took the timeline from there. But in there it does have when the Mantis War happened.
Yeah, I know, right? Actually, funny thing, I found your series by actually going to TV Tropes one day for FTL and looking up the recommended fan fictions section.
I was wondering how that came about. I thought it was just sort of like on a page for any of the tropes that it's tagged to, and then how they give you a bunch of examples. I thought it was that.
I am going to say this right now. Your series is the definition of underrated. First of all, the animation is great. Second of all, Well, the voice acting is great. Okay, a little shaky early on, but dude, new series. I don't blame ya.
Everyone new to it. I think when I bought the microphone, I bought it for doing this series. No one had any experience of voice acting before.
I mean, you literally had to voice act most of the characters, right from the get-go. Okay, so where do you want to go, Civilian or Lanius? And for the record, fuck nebulas. I swear to God, if you try and lead me into a nebula, I will airlock you.
I mean, you can try.
Yeah, then there'll be no series, and then I'll have a lot of pissed off fans trying to kill me.
Can't answer interviews on the podcast of space, the vacuum of space.
Yep.
Go, Lanius.
Yeah, let's go, Lanius. There's some cool events. I like the Lanius. They are an interesting species.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, here's my question. Okay, now, this is obviously a hypothetical, especially since, what would have happened if, say, in the script, a Crystal or a Lanius did join the party? How would you actually depict them?
A Lanius wouldn't because it's pre-AE.
Okay, I know, but...
But a Crystal would be more like how... The thing is, they might not even know English because of how ancient they are and how detached they were from the rest of the galactic community.
I kind of imagine them almost like the Protheans from Mass Effect.
Kind of, but I mean, like, they're supposed to be proto-Rockmen. So if they've been gone for so long that that Crystal people eventually evolved into Rockmen, then they must have been gone for millions and millions of years.
Yeah. That was such a shame, too, that you couldn't get the pod. That at least would have been an interesting MacGuffin, even if nothing came of it.
Yeah, I've been wondering what the device that looks like to actually get to the Crystal homeworlds later on.
Yeah. Ooh. They want to surrender, but they're offering a lifeform scanner.
That's very specific. That's also a slugman.
Yeah, it's basically, do you want to accept the surrender? Because I'm thinking I would, and then I could basically just sell that, even if we don't need it.
You know, you're right about selling the augment. I was going to ask, do you think you can get more than 14 scrap for blowing them up?
Yeah, I'll accept. Now, if they had a drone arm, I think we know what the answer would be.
Is it yes?
Oh, come on. Do it like Sambo.
Right? Yes? I don't voice him.
Oh, right. Get the drone arm. By the way, I think one of my favorite moments is, hey, Sambo, watch the birdie, and you just launch it right over. It's like, why must you talk with my heart?
Why would your heart be such way?
I'm like, and that scene of him with the pictures of all the drones.
I think every time Anthony Usambo has to do anything with Sambo and drones, he's just like, I don't even use drones when I play. I go, yes, you do, because it's on point right now.
It's still hilarious. I love the fact that you took these random characters and gave them such distinct personality. Ooh, speak to our humans. Throughout the entire conversation, they complain about their injuries, their bruises, the pain in their stomach. That should be worth improving the living conditions on this ship.
That sounds like xenomorphs to me.
Actually, funny thing about that. There actually is an event here in Arsenal where you find a broken Federation ship, and it's basically the Nostromo. Yes, and you do deal with a xenomorph, and you can lose a guy with that.
Just nuke it from orbit. We're both in orbit.
So next question.
It's easier.
This one is from Low Ranker. First of all, was all the years of hard work and animation and all this worth it? And two, what's with the underwhelming equipment with the Kestrel?
To answer the second question first, that's how it is in the playthrough. I've been meaning to upload the rest of the playthrough, but then to actually sit down and then record stuff. There's been like stuff like I've been meaning to talk about like earlier episodes as far as like shots are concerned, where I think before they tell the rest of the crew members about their secret mission, and there's a shot where there's a large blue planet and they're basically flying what could be considered the South Pole. The shot is meant to look like the entire weight is on their shoulders, or the entire weight of that world is on the ship.
Yeah.
And that was something I've been meaning to explain in one of those gameplay upload videos that just haven't come out yet. Like, okay, everyone, let's all think back to episode 5, because we're going to talk about that. First one, yeah, everyone, there's definitely been, I know individuals who, for them, it's been really positive.
No, I agree.
The impact of the show, and that's been really helpful.
First of all, you basically could say that this series is technically a Let's Play, because if it is based on actual gameplay, I could consider that as a technical Let's Play. Because you can recognize plenty of the events, including that one event later on. Hi, you have fuel. Would you like to trade for some drones? That scene of him punching him, so satisfying. Ooh.
That is the entire time they spent on Kaban. That was it. It was just an event to sell drones.
Freaking drones.
And then that expanded into like 4 parts and is most of the movie 1.
Exactly. It was
so
still
when you
cool.
play the game, that's all you see.
Anyway, I like the Lanius designs. They're almost like monstrous, don't they? Like, you know the Lanius player ship with the pincer and all that? I like to imagine that that pincer could just, tear into other ships.
They kind of remind me of the aliens from the Tom Cruise movie where he goes back in time every time he dies.
Huh.
And they're fighting machine people on Earth.
Wow.
Even though you never see their spaceships, but as far as like, I mean, the Lanius people look a little different than the ships themselves, because like the ships have like blue lights and are more just sort of like 5 Swiss Army knives kind of taped to each other. But the Lanius are themselves like a bit more smoother, and they have, at least on their sprites, there's like a little orange stripe.
Yeah.
That doesn't appear anywhere on their ships. But I guess in the same way, it's like the Federation uniform is purple, but there's no purple at all on Federation ships.
So, back to another question. Biohazard is curious about your FTL skill. Like, do you actually play FTL in your spare time, or?
I haven't played in years. I think I told you about this, like as far as when we were emailing. But it's been a long time, and I never got too much into Advanced Edition. I felt like Advanced Edition added a little too much. Like, it's sort of like the original FTL was like a chessboard, and you had these certain amount of pieces, and they fit very tightly into each other. But then Advanced Edition was like, okay, well now imagine some sort of new chess piece that throws off the math, the tight game of all the others. Adric, do you know who else? This is a secret. Do you know who else isn't too much of a fan of the Advanced Edition editions?
Do I really want to know? Alright, who is it?
It's Ben.
Who?
Ben Prumty, who did the music.
Oh, wait, what?
Ben Prumty? Prumty. P-R-U-M-P-T-Y.
Huh. Alright. Jose, stop trying to be a badass like in the show and get yourself healed up.
It just feels so good. It just soothes, it's like a massage. Little massaging squares bouncing on my shoulders.
Yeah. Who would you say is your favorite character? Like, both Kestrel crew or one shot? And if it's one that, is beyond the, that goes into heavy spoiler territory, just say heavy spoiler character and I would understand.
Because I'm also like, the easiest to animate is Manon. He doesn't even have lips like proper lip syncing. It's just his brain.
Well, yeah.
His eye goes boop, 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 boop. In that case, he's my favorite. And then as far as like when we record his voice, it's like you just gotta sound like a robot, and then
beep,
maybe
beep.
sometime and we'll bend it a little bit, but it's very easy to record.
My favorite gag is whenever he's in the shield room and they get hit with iron, he's just like, "Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey."
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing a reference to Futurama.
You know, I got those emails afterwards, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that's right. That's in that Moon episode." But that was not originally. That was.
Jose, you are now being under mind control. What do you say when you're under mind control?
Yeah. I love the Rebels, and
they're being controlled by slugs.
Arby's is delicious. Isn't it weird that like the doors forget who you are sometimes?
Yeah, I know.
Your mind control. It's like the doors know your mind control. These are like normal doors, I think.
Speaking of which, that's another one of my favorite gags. If it'll make you feel better, I upgraded the doors. I made them better.
How did you do that?
I don't know. Seriously.
I think the next time that happens, you're gonna walk through a room and then the doors look different, and then it's like, were these doors always like that? Like they've been like that. Or maybe I'll do it, and then 3 episodes will pass before anyone notices. Everyone in the comments will notice and be like, are they gonna talk about the doors? And then someone will be like, oh, it's been like that for 3 episodes. What do you mean? What's an episode?
That's something that Cremedy would probably say. Yeah, there's one thing I'm really impressed. So you do all the animation yourself?
Yeah, for people. Yeah, for most of it.
Ooh. We're at a tavern, and we got mercenaries. We could hire Win the Mantis for 48 scrap, Nero, who's pretty good with weapons, and he's a rock man, for 57, or Zurab, and Engie, who is pretty good with fixing stuff, for 24.
If we get the rock guy, that kind of messes up Pablo. Pablo has he has tenure, so he's got the weapons for life.
I'm gonna die here. Well, you're getting into this weapon room over my dead body. Okay, filthy human. Lodge. I like Charlie.
It's like when Wally gets hit through the side of his little house.
Yeah, I'll just get him, and I'll just put him over in the door room to make sure. Yeah, that's what I think it does confuse me sometimes. Like, okay, so I put him in here. Okay, so the doors, anyone can walk through. Put them here. Suddenly they get stronger.
Yeah, that's definitely a new thing.
Yeah, how does that work? That makes as much sense as instant upgrade.
The security makes sense. Uh-oh.
Oh, good.
They love it here. To them, it's just
were they like that one slug who was wearing the sunglasses?
Well, they're rock
I
people,
just didn't notice.
They're probably just here for vacation. Just getting a tan. Out the can.
Oh my god, please tell me that's gonna be a joke. Like, they're gonna go near it, and they're gonna get attacked by pirates, but like, when the captain shows up on screen, he has like this, like a Hawaiian shirt and a tan.
It's one of those famous 5-second tans.
Exactly. Aloha, dude. We're just here to surrender all your goods, man.
It's like, what is it about wearing a Hawaiian shirt that just makes you automatically a surfer guy? It's like you can have a regular, like, sort of Brooklyn accent. As soon as you put on that shirt,
you suddenly go Hawaiian or surfer dude. Hey, here's my question. Okay, so that's an NG. Okay, alright. I get how, you know, mantis have like NG slaves. That makes sense. So this is a human, and so I'm just trying to imagine, how did these two get a mantis ship? Because I'm pretty sure the mantis aren't going to be selling to any other race.
Maybe, you know, maybe money is just universal, or scrap is universal.
By the way...
It's not like you buy a crate, it's like they bought a ship off of Craigslist, and then they thought they were selling to mantises, and then humans showed up.
Filthy humans,
like,
you mean?
And they're like, well, we can't go back with this. We can't take the ship back with us, because they'll yell at us if we bring it back unsold.
And then they'll stab us repeatedly.
Just say we sold it to some mantises and we'll be okay.
That other gag where it's like Charlie's on fire, like, oh no, just keep trying. This doesn't hurt at all. It's hard to tell if he's actually being sarcastic or not. That's what makes it funny.
He's relaxing. Oh,
you
fix my shoulder.
You make the characters come to life. Let me just go with that.
That is factual. That
Look, I know, it may sound like I'm just kissing your ass or anything, but I really do admire all the hard work you put into everything, okay?
Do you want a hug?
That would actually be pretty nice. Now, if only we could virtually send hugs! Oh my god, there's a store! Thank you, Space Jesus!
Yeah, we are pretty low on health. On that ship health.
Okay.
So that augment? The, whatever it was?
Actually, I think I'll keep it. Because the thing about Arsenal is that augments do have a use right at the beginning of a sector, so... And it's only worth 15, so it's only really good in an emergency.
I mean, that's a hearty snack.
So, should we get the drone control?
Dinner. We will need it, I guess, for the end. I don't know how different the Rebel flagship is.
Okay, it comes with a free random drone, and we get a hull repair one. Which isn't really as good. Hey, it's extra 30. Instead...
If you sold a drone for 30, how much was the drone control to begin with?
That one was 80, so I basically only bought it for 50.
That's not bad.
Alright, I'm just gonna stock up on more missiles, get extra fuel.
It's a little weird to do that in real life.
Boost our systems.
You just sort of, you know, here's your free thing. Oh, thanks. Now I'll sell it to you.
Yeah, I have a used, a used hull drone. Only used once by an old lady trying to get her space groceries.
Didn't we just give that to you? No.
I love the fact that also in the series that your characters are basically the reason everybody's using freaking scrap as currency. I love it. And that one slug became a scrap billionaire.
He's doing very fine. He's got the strangest slug accent ever.
It's got almost, like, it's like a
hick, American hick accent somehow.
I love it. It works. It just makes it funny just to imagine slugs with that kind of voice. Yeah, I will trade that up for a reactor boost. Okay, we can either go into rock controlled or rock controlled.
Wow, that just goes into other reds and greens. Oh look, there's a lovely little nebula coming up.
Let's go rock controlled.
On rock control south or
so yeah, see, with the light form scanner, we scanned
the
vicinity of the beacon in search of living entities, but we didn't find any. I think what that means is that I might be able to find people to rescue and join my crew. Huh. An ancient device is orbiting within the crystal rings of nearby gas giant. Let's scrap it!
Yeah, we don't...
Hey! You think you're coming to our sector or just steal whatever you please? Prepare to die, vandals!
Here, buddy. Did you see that thing where you can actually trip the whole crystal, the crystal sector thing.
Yeah, and like that huge ass explosion. Oh God, they're coming! It's coming! No! Damn you, mines!
Wow, that was a trip. Kamehameha.
Seriously, freaking mines.
Like, they're shooting spirit bombs, you got Kamehamehas.
You are a DBZ fan, huh?
No. What are you talking about? No.
Me, I'm more of a fan of Dragon Ball, but that's mostly because I like the comedy of Akira Toriyama.
I have been liking the Dragon Ball Z Super. I just haven't been able to keep up with it.
And, hey, that's fair. Pew pew. Pew.
Oh. Why is there like
also space
fog? Oh,
the space ponies you made in. Oh, look at this. Oh.
Whoa.
Should we investigate?
It's like a one-legged
I find a decaying remains. Okay.
Everything became angry.
Should we get the stasis chamber or the scrap? Or the weapon?
I mean, we already botched the
yeah, let's take the weapon.
Thing.
Ooh,
and
swarm missiles.
As we saw from the map, there was only one green dot. So there's only one chance for a Zoltan place.
Oh, and there it goes.
Aw, so sad.
That actually is kind of mean, how in Arsenal and in Captain's Edition, where it will show you when it breaks, even when you botch getting to it. You have to just stand there and watch it just break in front of you.
Saturday in the park. Think it was the 4th of July.
So how did you get into FTL in the first place?
I got into it from, there's a webcomic I read called Questionable Content by Jeff Jacques.
Ah.
And he was doing Let's Plays. Like, he was sharing videos in the bottom of his comic posts. And then I started watching them and I was like, this game actually looks quite fun. So then I was watching his videos and then that got me to buy the game, and then that's how that happened.
For me, it was Yogscast Shin when he did his Let's Play Fashion and Light, and yeah, I pretty much got hooked. In fact, Fashion and Light was my first YouTube Let's Play I ever did. And actually, I was one of the big three when it came to modded FTL. It was that in Ginger Dragon and Vanguard of Valor.
That guy always shows up as far as like channels that are related to me.
Related to FTL, huh? Yeah. I was the bottom of the big three. Yeah, whereas Vanguard was definitely much higher. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that I was the best. Oh, hell no.
No, you have to.
I'm not an idiot.
Don't devalue yourself. You are the best.
Around. Now I'm gonna kill these pirates now. Oh no!
What a fool. Oh, never mind.
Hey, watch this. Pew pew pew! I like these swarm missiles.
It's just like the whole front, their like little living room is on fire.
Great googly moogly, it's all going to shit!
As soon as like, when FTL first came out and people were like, oh, you're just basically Picard. I'm like, that sounds like my jam.
It really is. This is, you know, until Undertale came out, this was like the best kickstarted game ever. Because it basically gave everything it's promised. And
I've been wanting to find that Kickstarter art book.
Yeah, I'm actually...
Like,
yeah, that would definitely help your series.
How can I beat them up? Just want to know.
Greetings, friend! We've heard tales of your quest and are here to offer valuable service. So,
a lot of options.
You've heard of my quest. So you know what we're doing.
Hire the mercy? No. No.
We can't let you live.
No. Okay.
Oh no, they sent the Kool-Aid Man! That's what I call border drones.
Now I get it.
Exactly.
I just needed a minute. I was like,
no, I get it. I get it.
What race is red?
You know, in all seriousness, I always wanted to make a custom ship that's just a picture of Kool-Aid, and then just fill it with a bunch of boarding drones. Oh no! Oh no! Jose, Nero's like, Jose, how much did you love your brother?
I loved him a lot.
Yeah, about that. He's gone to a farm upstate where he'll be able to.
You mean New York planet?
He's gone to that vacation planet.
He's gone to Ryza?
We will avenge you!
They have to die now. They have to be blown up all the way. I think you had to put Jose in an airlock and just let the air run out because of all the sadness.
No, I'm not gonna do that. If anything, if he's going to do that, he's going to fight the enemy. He's gonna fight someone and then basically commit Harry Carey by death by them and take everyone with him.
Oh, he's gonna dom it.
Now, as for you assholes, barrage!
It is a lot of stuff.
Okay, come on, fix it.
Will this be the end?
Will this be the end of our crew? Stay tuned for FTL. Okay, yep, okay. Oh my god, that was way too close. And this is why I like NG Medibots.
NG Medibots. NG Medibots.
And then Jose finds out the terrible truth.
And then stands in an airlock.
He's gonna go stand in the oxygen. I need to taste. I need to get high off oxygen.
It makes my mind at ease to just be tinkering.
Yeah, I am so sorry. It's the freaking Kool-Aid Man.
Is there a chance you can edit in sad violin music right here? More like a flute.
Yeah, I'll put in like maybe somehow put in the Incredible Hulk theme. You know, like the ending theme.
Bum, bum. I don't know. Is that something else?
No, you're doing the Jurassic Park one.
I am doing the Jurassic Park. I was like, something's not right.
Oh no, we have to attempt this. Okay, we can either send someone out there to defuse the mine that's on our hull,
oh, no.
or we could try to attempt to control detonation using a missile.
I once read the odds about this whole thing. It's not good.
What do you propose?
Missile weapon. I literally don't know what.
You know what? We're gonna try control detonation. We took some damage, but we're still alive.
Huzzah! If you could call this living.
Yeah.
That planet down there just did nothing.
It did nothing but watch.
Watches being a calamity.
Hey, get back to your post. Save position. Well, at least now I got a full barrage on everyone.
At least I still have my personality.
Oh, come on. How about hiring a new brother? Hi, I'm Nickyton.
New brother.
Hey, how about this model? He glows in the dark. And his name is how do you pronounce ASDF?
AZ or AS?
No, it's AS. That's ASDF.
ASDF. That is literally just
that is definitely an alien name. And then we got Eros? The god of love? Why is the god of love a rock man?
Dude, he's rock hard.
Good night, everyone. Good night, everyone.
Good boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna hire the Zoltan.
You'll be the light of my life, new glowy friend.
Actually, that is a good question. Like, what would happen if a Zoltan joined the party? Like, how would... what would, like, everyone's reaction be? Just, like... I don't like this new guy. He keeps me up at night. How?
Yeah.
He just stands there.
Just... Could you turn off that light? I can't. I am the light.
Or you can't turn off the electronics that are nearby. They just always stay on.
My phone is always charged when he's here.
Exactly.
That's fantastic. My pacemaker. How?
Okay, wait for the swarm to... Okay. Alright, you're gonna love this.
Okay, if you say so.
Full barrage!
That is too many things.
Who cares? It's awesome.
For a second I thought, like, it was caused, like, all those little sprites were causing the game to lag.
Dude.
But I think it was just sort of normal.
Dude.
Mm-hmm.
I have personally played mods where there's a flak shot with 15 shots going on at once. This game can handle a lot, surprisingly.
Strange numbers like 15. Outrageous even. Those explosions are Advanced Edition.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go here first and then go to the store.
Let's go to the lobby.
Okay.
Let's all go to the lobby.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby and let's all get a snack. Hey, it's just a repair drone.
We're here to buy everything that makes us feel better. Everything's broken. How's a Twinkie Man?
Actually, you know, I want to see in the series, like, a space, like, truck stop. Like, they go to a store and it's just basically, like, a space, like, 7-Eleven. And they get, like, a space slushy.
Space slushy. I ever wanted to have, like, like a bunch of other ships parked.
Yeah, like
that's when you sneak in a TARDIS and a Millennium Falcon.
Exactly, just put in that sort of thing. And I'm trying to imagine, like, Liam trying to enjoy, like, a Slurpee, but he obviously can't because of his arms. No, wait, no, here's what happens. You know, it drops, and then Sambo notices, we get to a screen wipe, and it shows him duct taping, like, a new one to his arm so he can just enjoy it.
This is fantastic.
Yeah, feel free to use any of these ideas. I'm just throwing them out there.
It's just like some throwing out ideas to a Hollywood producer. Like, look, this is my Spider-Man Big Brother.
Hey, we're in a new area. The Order of Chaos.
Order of Chaos? That's like a Batman.
Yeah, they were originally a sect that worshipped the god of chaos. However, the religious themes have taken a backseat to their main source of revenue. Barbaric raids on neighboring systems.
I mean...
well...
They started so innocently.
Well, I scanned something. Pirates.
They're trying to jump?
Well, yeah, they want to jump. I mean, they saw our weapons, and they saw who you are, and they know what happens when they piss off YouTubers. They send their fans after them.
They're agents of chaos. Oh shit, fucking jump out of here. No chaos today.
Alright, go to
Hello, we're murderers. Twix, please. That's an Eddie Izzard joke. It must have been a space.
You know, also, I like the design of the space pony, the alien space pony you did.
You brought that up like 10 minutes ago.
Well, yeah, I know, and I'm just like, I forgot that we, I didn't mention anything else, but what was it that was described? It's something out of like a girl's backlit poster? What was that?
It's like a girl's nightlight poster?
Something like that.
No, blacklight poster.
Yeah, that's it, blacklight poster. You mean yours?
You had that at the wall. Like, no. And then you cut to the flashback where they were.
Yeah, you keep really good continuity on that.
I was so proud of that continuity.
Also, the little toy Kestrel was nice.
Yeah, a little toy. It shows how old that ship is.
Yeah.
Like, at least that model.
Hold on. It says here, the pirate ship of this beacon offers to not start a fight. They claim to have equipment that can be very useful to me. Okay, I'm curious. Oh, a fire suppression system.
Fire suspenders.
Can I get a discount? They decided they wouldn't get scrap from you in a pizza list. They teleport a firebomb onto my ship.
Oh, well, the good thing you have the fire suspenders.
No, I didn't get it. I couldn't afford it, so I asked for. I asked for a goddamn, you know, just a discount. 5 scrap.
Fire suspenders, though, are something that Guy Fieri would wear.
Ugh. Great googly moogly, it's all going to shit. Yeah, that's what I like to say whenever bad stuff happens. Oh my god!
So bad.
We're all going to die. I think Pablo is having some trouble there. Okay. Fire the missiles. No, I'm not accepting surrender. I'm kicking your ass.
But we're so close to dying. The room's on fire.
Eventually we shall win. Okay. They can't hurt me at the moment, but I can't hurt them.
I like burritos, but they don't like me.
Okay, you guys. Okay, quickly.
Tink.
Quickly.
Tink,
okay, everybody.
Tink,
okay, we're gonna do a team building exercise.
The fire's gonna spread to that room, and then it'll all be over. Tink, 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 tink.
All right, you guys work with that.
Bonk.
Oh, we're out of missiles.
Bonk.
We're out of goddamn missiles.
I told you when you go to the store to buy some missiles.
I bought all the missiles.
Nah.
Oh. Nobody likes a backseat weapons expert thing.
There's literally like 2 weapons experts there, and they're both like, no missiles. Ah, jeez. Like, didn't they teach that in weapons school?
Oy vey!
First day, have missiles. Step 1, make sure the lasers are plugged in. Step 2, have missiles.
Get out. Okay, so when in doubt, vent out the room.
It's a classic technique.
Hey, yeah, you ever see that one live action video? Use the doors.
Live action.
Yeah, someone actually made a live action FTL sketch video.
It's just focused on a guy in a chair, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. I can't remember how that goes exactly, but
basically, use the doors to fix everything. You know, I will be right back. I'm just gonna, while everyone's fixing everything, I'm gonna go get some chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk? That's not what I expected him to say. I expected him to say something like...
Yes, I said chocolate milk.
Oh, he can hear me. Ah, la, 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 la.
Hey, listen. There are 2 things I am well known for in the FTL community. Or at least the things that, you know, if somebody asked if they knew who I was, if they did know me, I would be known for setting things on fire and laughing like a maniac, and chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk.
Actually, that might make for an interesting pirate. Just, I am the great Brenton Kage, and you shall be destroyed as soon as I finish drinking my chocolate milk. Did you just blow up our weapon system?
Look, you don't tell me what to do. I have the missiles. Is it no? Is this Ovaltine or Nesquik?
Yeah, I'm a Nesquik kid.
I'm a Nesquik kid.
Yeah. Yeah, I got these little things of. Help! Our convoy's been attacked by fanatics. Well, we have to help them.
Fanatics? And that just...
Well, yeah, we're taking on evil cultists. Oh my god. Look at the background. Do you see that? Cultist. Excuse me, do you see that in the background?
That is a Death Star. If the Borg took it over and the Borg favored red instead of green.
Yeah, that actually looks pretty badass. So
we should be worried about that.
Well, okay, it says here, you were contacted by the captain of the fanatical ship. I will burn your ship into the name of the gods of chaos! And do not even try to escape. Meanwhile, the telltale sounds of teleportations are heard. Battle stations! Kids next door! Battle stations!
Look, we found this battle-ready armor.
That... Oh my god, you've seen it.
Yes. I've been a kid around the block.
Whoa! What the hell was that?
This is how we die. This is how we die.
Actually, they're on fire, so that helps.
I mean, one dude's on fire. Well, someone just passed out or something. That guy's okay. He'll wake up.
Whoa. You saw that, right?
Something. It was a shaky shake.
Yeah, they got like some sort of teleporting bomb. It's like a pulse. Also, they have that thing.
They just got like a rail gun.
Yeah, that's an anti-personnel rail gun.
Hmm. I mean, like anything labeled as a rail gun is pretty much anti-personal, no matter what.
Yeah,
it's
right
like something
now.
Could be anti-tree.
Right now, we're having some trouble.
This is chaos. This is madness. These guys are really hard. Guys of chaos.
This is madness. Madness? This is FTL!
Let me just cue up the sad violin music as it's been an honor serving with you, gentlemen.
Fuck this shit. See ya.
Goodbye, evil Death Star. You're someone else's problem now.
Hey.
Oh, it's full of nice things.
I was really sad when you sold out the repair drone. I was trying to imagine how you... The first time I saw it, I'm like, hey, it's about this little repair drone. And I'm like, how are you going to personify it? It's like it's going to have its own personality. Is someone going to dress it up?
It's so fun. It's got like a little cycling wheel. Little unicycle.
Yeah, I almost imagine it like T3 almost. You know, like from, you know, the Old Republic.
When you said that, I was like, Terminator 3?
Only a lonely dying planet adorns this beacon. In the next instant, you notice an order cruiser contrasting its dark side. You only got a few seconds to make a decision. And fuck this shit!
So who are the Order in this?
It's part of the Arsenal.
The Chaos people?
It's part of Arsenal.
Yeah, but I mean, what's their backstory?
I have no idea. They're just there.
Are they supposed to be like the First Order?
No, just some guys who like the God of Chaos. And they like burning people.
Okay, what's his name? He's so chaotic he has no name. Wooga wooga wooga.
That actually does sound like a name for a God of Chaos.
Wooga wooga wooga?
Yeah, it really does, doesn't it?
It might not even... It couldn't... You know, it doesn't even have to be a human God of Chaos that we know of.
Okay, you know, I saw that ion pass by, and it's red. So, who wants to bet that's an ion that can burn me?
I think Ultron is running that ship.
I have no strings to hold me down. That legitimately was creepy.
It was good. It was good.
I agree.
It's like never been scared of Pinocchio. That was right after Disney bought Marvel too.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
know what? Screw this! You know what? We're doomed. We're doomed.
We're so brave. Oh, good. What?
Okay, how's that song go? He very bravely ran away.
Oh, bravely brave Sir Robin.
Just replace it with Sir Brad, and there you go.
I can look it up. Bravely Sir Robin. I don't want a video, sir. Just want your lyrics.
Maybe it's on the wiki. Oh, hey! I found someone in an abandoned station.
Oh, good. Let's bring him on to die with us.
Yeah, he was locked in a storage closet. He locked himself in a storage closet. His name's Foxy. Yeah, I was just looking up some data that was sent by some guy named Cremedy.
We're pals. Bravely bold Sir Bren. Far from. There's a lot more words in this than I remember.
Yeah, I know, right?
My brain is just sort of like bravely ran away, brave.
Yeah, we all just remembered he so very bravely ran away, but we don't remember the rest of the words.
Yeah.
Oh, crap!
Da, da, da.
Look where we're going. We have no choice.
And so, this is our fate.
Oh boy.
They're not gonna let us get through the door.
Ugh.
Bravely brave Sir Robin.
Okay.
It's called Faster Than Light, and I'm fleeing faster than light. You guys got guns bigger than they are.
Well, it's clear that this episode's gonna end pretty quickly, so, here's another question. People come, I might as well do that because...
Hey, here's another question for...
No, we're out. Fire. Actually, that was all the questions I had from other people, but, how often is it that you get, like, other guest stars? Because I know, like, Annie's stuff was a guest star, but anyone else?
I don't know, and basically I have like people have been offering themselves to be voices since the beginning, pretty much.
Well, hey, some people are willing to, or legitimately want to help, and others just want to sort of, God damn it. Some people just want to actually, get their voice out. Me, I'd be more than willing to do any background voices or one-shot characters, and I'd work pro bono. Hell, I pay you. In fact, I support you on Patreon now.
Delicious. I like to rub myself in Benjamin Franklin's. No, he's not.
Oh!
He's on the one.
Son of a bitch!
Wow.
I just gave them fuel, and now they're turning to attack me. You sons of bitches!
Oh, look, it's just 3 dudes. 4 dudes.
These guys are a bunch of dickweedles.
What a bunch of jerks.
No, dickweedles.
A bunch of dickweedles.
I got him to say dickweedles. I hope you're happy, Styles.
This is like Pee-wee's Playhouse. For the word.
For the record, dickweedles was okay. Long story short, I was doing a Let's Play of FTL. I was sleep deprived, and I pretty much just latched onto the word dickweedle, and I just was like, commence Operation Dickweedle. And it pretty much just stuck with me, because I think it basically, I took it out of, like, dickweed, of course, and then, just the idea of a dickweedle.
A dickweedle. What does Weedle evolve into?
Kakuna and then Beedrill.
Oh, man, you're on the ball. Dick Kakuna? A Dakuna?
A Dakuna! And a B-Dick.
Matata. Dakuna. Matata. Dakuna. Matata. Oh, look at this thing. It's got pants.
Wait.
Like,
it does look like pants.
It's got like flares. You know what it looks like?
What?
Oh my god. Oh.
You know what actually what it looks like to me? It looks like the bottom half of like some sort of robot, you know, like 3 robots that fuse together.
But it looks like, oh, did you ever see the Doug movie?
Oh my god! It's that robot!
That thing, whatever that was, the thing
that made robot!
Roger.
Yes, the robot they made to fight the monster, and then they put it into a maid outfit.
Listen, Roger, you have to wear this. It's chilly outside.
My presence here is a mistake. Immediately follow these indicated coordinates for elimination. We'll provide you the necessary fuel for this. Wait, what?
Cool. Fuel the fleet.
No. It says here, hello, Captain. My presence here is a mistake. Immediately follow the indicated coordinates for elimination. It's telling me. It's basically, it's like, please come this way to be executed promptly. You know what?
It's like subcontracted our murder.
You know what? If we're gonna die, you want to just see what happens.
I like to. Like,
oh my god!
It's full on got arms and legs.
Oh my god, it really does. Yeah, we're gonna die. So you know what? Commit Harry Carey! Commit Harry Carey!
This is like Braveheart. That's a little too much. I
you know what I say? You didn't.
They say it's.
You can't fire me. I quit.
This is like one of the more peaceful ways to die, though. Just like choking. Supposedly, that's what they say.
I don't know. I think explosive decompression would be quick.
Oh, the lasers. That's not. Oh, it's like we died in a Pink Floyd concert.
Yeah. So
nothing ever.
That was Arsenal, and you know, honestly, if you do a series afterwards, I would highly recommend looking into Captain's Edition or Arsenal. Actually, maybe talk to the creators, coordinate with them.
The space stations and Captain's Edition had me like really interested as far as like whenever the game says like, oh, there's a station you could buy stuff.
Yeah, like, exactly. Like that Captain's Edition made them look. It doesn't even look like they are out of place. They look perfect.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you would like Arsenal because you got the Order. I mean, you could already have a plot where maybe the Order is spreading and, you know, it's a dangerous one to the point of fanaticism with rebels. Or, of course, the Lanius arriving and maybe even the Crystals. In fact, here's my theory on them. I like to imagine that what happened is that the Crystals and the Rockmen used to be... the species was... the Crystals were the thinkers, the Rockmen were the doers. They got into a war with the Metal Eaters, aka the Lanius, and who had their own empire, and basically throughout the war that spanned throughout the galaxy, destroyed them both. The Crystals went into hiding, the Lanius went into hibernation. And what you're fighting is just the remnants. And the Rocks, well, they went on their own and basically had their own thing.
That is interesting that the Crystals and the Rock could have existed at the same time.
I just
like,
sort of...
the Rocks were maybe genetically engineered
to be the doers
more of a labor
the muscle.
Class. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see the Crystals being an almost... I can imagine them almost like the Protheans. You know, maybe they were originally thinkers or peacekeepers, but they had to go into war and they developed their ability through it. Also, I love the picture here in Arsenal. Isn't that awesome? Including
it's good.
The slug with the sunglasses. Please tell me that was, when you did that, that was a reference?
That's definitely Slurms McKenzie.
What?
Slurms McKenzie.
Oh, Slugs McKenzie.
Yeah. No, it's Slurms, isn't it? Slugs?
Slurms, Slugs. Yeah.
One of those is a slur against slugs or slurms.
You goddamn slurms.
You can't call us that. It's our word.
It's our word. My slurb. Was that racist? I'm sorry. Was that racist?
I'll ask. No one answered.
But yeah, you be proud with what you have done with your series. We all love it. We love your goddamn series, and
I would like to hug all of you.
Yeah, and let me tell you, me and my friends over at the Biodem, we freaking love every episode. Like, we talk about it, we reference it, and we always can't wait.
Functioning biodome?
What?
Is this a fully functioning biodome?
No, it's the name of our Discord server. It's run by Biohazard. Something, numbers.
Yeah, he comes around.
Yeah,
I see his face.
Yeah, Annie Stuff hangs out there. Styles Arge, and of course me, and a bunch of other people who, I can't remember their names right now. Oh wait, Mr. Spud Nugget, Low Ranker. I know Arfie. Well, okay, we basically, hang out. Yeah, if you ever need some spare voice actors, just come to us. We would be more than willing to go pro bono on that, if only for, even if it's just, as we get shot out of a...
I am dying guy number 5.
Yes, I would be okay being dying guy number 5, because at the very least, I would be better than that one kid who plays in the school play who had to play goddamn grass.
Grass.
No, really. There is, in fact, a picture that's, like, circulating on the internet where it's like, if you ever want to make yourself feel better, just remember, you're not this kid had to play grass in his school play.
It's like on one level, that's shitty, but then on another level, that is some high-level interpretive, like... That's up there.
I think he was just like wearing like a green...
Pretend to be being born kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Kind of an exercise.
But yeah, in all seriousness, I totally would like to be on board. And
I looked at the picture. It looks like someone murdered Gumby. It's very sad.
Yeah. Yeah,
I definitely wanted towards when the last stand comes and then you reach the bulk of the Federation army to have a lot of Federation soldiers or
Federation, rebel soldiers, just, people
Still
going,
enough.
yeah! Actually...
that's definitely something I like to gather a lot of people.
Actually, yeah, look, what would be really good is if you can get a lot of FTL tubers. People who do Let's Plays or videos talking about it. Just get a bunch of people together and just sort of unite the FTL player fan base or universe, and there you go.
That's good. We start planning now. We'll be ready by
for the Federation. Strength to the Federation, or strength to the Rebellion, but only if you want to be a bigot.
That guy's a double agent.
No, I'm not. Oh my god, that guy's a triple agent.
He's working for his own ends, man. He's like the Snape of space.
Here's another question. Your animation style. There's something I have to ask. Have you ever seen Code Monkeys before doing this?
Definitely when I was at the beginning, like planning out, like the ratio of what people would look like. I think there's like early sprites of people where they look more, because Code Monkey is like a few, like if the guys are themselves maybe 100 pixels tall, like Code Monkey's pixels are like
because
50 or 20.
The first thing I thought when I was watching this was did this guy work on Code Monkeys?
No, but yeah, I saw a lot of Code Monkeys.
Yeah, because that was the first of the
some of the
green.
Some of the original Code Monkey plans were like to have it be that way, where the camera was always to one side of the room, and then
like early on, you also had showing off more of the gameplay, but you basically sort of fused some of the mechanics in with the actual stuff, like on the computers and such.
Yeah. You ever see The Life Aquatic?
No, I have not. So what's that?
That's a Wes Anderson movie about a guy who does nature videos, but he has a boat, he has a ship, and there's a scene where they talk about his ship, and they have a life-size ship cut in half, and you can see through all the rooms, and there's people moving about.
Huh.
And they can bring the camera in close and then pan from room to room.
Fascinating.
So, I think original plans were to have it be sort of like that, where the way you play in the game, you see basically the top of the ship cut off, and you can look in the inside. That it would be something more like that, and then the camera would just pan across the ceiling as a character moved from room to another room.
Huh.
But instead, and that would have been more of the Code Monkey style too, where the camera would have always been attached to the ceiling or attached to one plane of travel.
Okay, no, that's interesting.
Obviously now it's all like that. Now it's more like a traditional show of more traditional camera angles.
Yeah, with a little more cinematic flair to it, especially when showing off the actual battle. Like, yeah I like what you do with that.
I think originally too, a lot of the definitely like the first few episodes, the battles were straight up the gameplay, or at least a lot, like big chunks of it were. Or even like ships exploding would just be the gameplay.
And there were a few more moments of, like flying around and stuff, but then you started getting more fancy, including that one battle that's entirely silent.
Very art. That's the episode actually where it's supposed to look like the weight of the world is on them.
Yeah.
Because you have the big blue planet hanging
almost
it
was real nice. The screen. And then there was another great scene is when you just pass through that one sector and it's just like that beautiful scene, and everybody's just like looking out the window, smiling, with the FTL music playing in the background. It's just real nice.
It's so nice.
Although I do have to wonder. Actually, here's a question. So I know Cremedy's whole thing is, he's a biologist of algae and stuff. Where did he get the algae to make the chess set?
I don't know. He might have just had some in it ruffled up in his hair. And he scraped some off.
Actually, that should totally be like a joke later on, where it's just like, hey, Cremedy, there's something I've been meaning to ask you. Like, after his entire arc, it's like, yeah? Where'd you get the algae to make that chess set? Just, call back to that episode and just...
Cremedy, we're locked in an airtight room. Don't worry. Soon the algae spores that are trapped in my hair will grow, and they'll provide all the oxygen we need to survive. Well, how long does that take? 7 or 8 months. We'll be dead by then. We can't wait that long for algae to grow.
Well...
What do the algae eat? Algae can survive totally on the waste products of mammals. Oh, okay, I don't need it. We can find a way out of here. I could
you guys going to
use algae to mold a key to put in the door. Is it enough with the algae, please?
It's just, what's his answer? Algae. It's gonna be hilarious where it's like, okay, how do we stop the flagship? And then he just, I have an idea. And they launch a missile, and then, it cuts to the Federation flagship. It's like, sir, we have a problem. What? It cuts to their cloaking bay. It's full of algae! There's this one guy, all covered up. It's like the blob, devouring him.
The ship's transparent, but the algae is still there, visible.
Exactly.
Track it.
It's like, it's full of algae!
It's running down the screen. Who dares give me the raspberry?
How do you pronounce Engie? Engie, Engie, Engai, Enjai? I think the answer is all of the above.
I think the answer truly is that English aren't their first language, so
actually,
whatever we say is actually accurate.
Actually, yeah, that probably Actually, I think if we didn't actually see that cutaway, the answer would have been he would have said it in binary.
Yeah. That doesn't sound like binary at all.
It is when you speed it up. Well then, how do you say it unsped up? It would take too long.
001
00101110111. It's just that one joke from Futurama. It's like, I shall now do the robot prayer. Actually,
I was scared. I was gonna burp, but then I wasn't sure what it was gonna be.
Was it a burp? Was it a vomit? Was it a fart? It was all of it! Oh no!
I just swallowed it. I'll see it later.
So, how much of, say, Ricardo and Jose is more... Do you put any of your character, your personality, any of all the characters, that you voice or write?
I think they're more closely like Caesar and I. Just Jose and Ricardo mostly just because that makes them that much more easier to act as. And then when it comes to other characters, that lets their voices be more wacky. So it's like if I have someone recording two voices usually, and both of those characters are going to be like one person, they'll generally ask to be their normal voice. So so then the other voice can just be as wacky as it can be. So like Pablo and Jose can talk to each other, and Jose can talk to Charlie, but Pablo and Charlie never talk to each other. Because their two voices are too similar, it's too weird to have them going back to back.
Filthy human.
It's like he can't say that, and then Charlie says something, and then Pablo says something.
Yeah, I could kind of see how there would be problems. You would have to do like separate recordings, and then it could be kind of hard to get the timing down right, or get the inflections to make it sound natural.
Yeah, so that's what it's never come up, but they never actually talk to each other. Or they usually also never just talk. Even if they're in the same room, they don't usually talk back to back.
They don't interact with each other as much. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Why doesn't Charlie wear pants?
He likes the breeze.
Actually, that would be a really good answer. I like the breeze. Why can't I see anything? Why? You interested?
Reproduced by budding.
Why? You interested? Actually, would be a really hilarious reveal at the end of the thing? It's like, Charlie gets back with his family. It's like, oh, I'm so glad you returned our daughter to us. Daughter? It's like, what? You couldn't tell? Actually, yeah, I could totally see Rockman. Well, it would be kind of hard to tell. I mean, they're giant rock people.
He's been the princess all along.
It would actually be... You know what? That would be a really hilarious twist. That would be a really hilarious twist. I know that's probably not going to happen, but... I don't know. Make that a Patreon picture. Just... Charlie's been the princess all along, and it's just...
Cut to me fiercely scribbling down notes.
Really?
And go on.
Wait, are you actually doing that?
No, that was my fingers.
You dick.
Furiously scribbling down notes. What else am I using?
You ass!
My nose? My nose? My nose can't be right.
You are an asshole.
Prefer to think of it as... Fuck, I forgot a black hole. A singularity.
So what, is that what he says? Because if it is, I don't judge. No, really, I wouldn't. Joking aside,
it's not like we're rebels.
Yeah, actually, that is another one of my favorite lines. It's like, I'm just saying, to solve the problem, we just build a wall around the universe. That's about as dumb as Patrick's like, we need to take Bikini Bottom and move it somewhere else.
Yeah.
That is on that level of stupid. Actually,
what was that moving plan again, Patrick?
Actually, if they get to a rebel sector, maybe they should pass a place where you just see some people in the background, there's some ships constructing a huge wall. Like, someone actually took that idea.
It's just like cinder blocks.
Exactly.
Right. Not well done. It's a classic style wall.
Exactly.
Got
just make it
wire.
a funny background event.
Mostly symbolic, really. Okay.
But you do know that ships can move in three dimensions in space, right? And he just like looks at the wall. It's like, I spent so many taxpayer money on this. God damn it.
We are
are stupid as hell.
Built the shield around planet Duridia.
We are stupid as hell.
It just means we need more bricks. Don't give up hope, guys.
And we'll make the Rockmen pay for it. No, we're not gonna pay for it. Well, why not?
We'll turn them into the wall.
Well, because the plan involves using our feces. That's disgusting. Yes, we shit bricks, but that's still disgusting.
Everyone knows feces spreads diseases.
Exactly. Alright, you know what? I think this is a pretty good time to wrap it up. I think that's about all the questions I could think of. Like, you pretty much told everything that people would need to know, but is there anything you'd like to add? Like, shout out your Patreon or anything? I will link whatever you want.
Don't know. I guess just look forward to the next Patreon art for this episode, which will be a background image of the basilisk ship.
Ooh.
Just like how the last two have been the Kestrel and the stealth cruiser.
Oh.
This time will be the basilisk.
Ooh. Nice. Yeah, who does the artwork for those?
Me too. Me as well.
Okay, second question. Do you do commissions? No, really.
Yes,
Seriously, that artwork. Yeah, okay. Third question. Can I get that in poster form?
I had to draw it bigger than it is, and it's already...
No, really. Like, yeah, you need to, like, talk to Subset Games or something. See if you can make posters of that stuff, because holy shit, like, the one that looks like the movie poster, the freaking movie poster one, that needs to be an actual poster. I'm not joking. That would look so bitchin' on my wall. Actually, it would be a pretty good way to raise money, and I don't think a lot of people would complain getting a freaking movie poster. Or at least a t-shirt with Charlie on it saying, hey, filthy humans are wearing this.
There's definitely a shirt plan in maybe a few episodes.
And maybe a Liam shirt could be him on it and saying, hug me, I'm a human too.
These pincers.
I like Liam. I like him. Anyway, it was great of you to be on here, and sorry we couldn't beat the Rebels this run, but that's FTL for you, am I right?
I mean, that pesky Order of Chaos.
Yeah, pretty much.
Such a backwards phrase, Order of Chaos.
I think that's the irony.
Oh.
That might be the irony.
Just call him up.
It's
Is this
like
what you meant?
it's like a mantis repairman. Which, seriously, how the hell do mantises, what's the plural for mantis? Mantises, manti? Mantis?
Maybe it's just mantis.
Mantids?
Yeah, like mantis is the plural and the singular.
Maybe. But yeah.
Or maybe the singular is mantis.
How the hell do they repair things when they have just those pincers? They have to, like, wear, like, special gloves that, like, slip over them, and they have, like, a tool on the end?
If it doesn't involve just, like, putting the pincer into a screw hole and then turning to take the screw out, they're screwed.
All right. Well, take care, man. And I can't wait for the next episode.
Well, it'll be some time, but thank you for having me.
And thank you for being on. And as always, I'm Brenton Kage, and you're
Andrew Colunga.
And we will
I'm not a robot.
Yep, and we will see you next time. Take it easy.